Personal journey and experience. Can you share a bit about your journey? How did being diagnosed with cancer at such a young age shape your perspective on life?
Being diagnosed with a hepatoblastoma at just age 3 years old changed the way I saw the world before I even understood it. It made me value life in a way most people don't have to think about until they're much, much older. It gave me a deep appreciation for every good day, and it taught me that resilience isn't something you choose, it becomes a part of who you are. I learned that life is fragile, but it is also incredibly worth fighting for.
A transplant was always on the horizon for you. What was it like living with that uncertainty for so many years?
Living with that looming possibility was like carrying a weight you never quite used to. After surviving cancer, I developed second biliary cirrhosis from the damage done to my liver. I always knew that I might need a transplant, but the years passed. That maybe became when. You live your life as normally as possible. There's always a quiet voice in the background reminding you that your future is uncertain.
How did you feel when you finally received the call that a transplant was available?
It was very overwhelming. Equal parts relief, disbelief, and gratitude. After so many years of waiting, managing my health, that it felt like a miracle. I also merely thought about the donor family. While I was being given a second chance, someone else had to experience loss. It was very emotional in the sense of the word.
What has your recovery journey been like since receiving the transplant?
Recovery has been the most challenging, but rewarding at the same time. Physically, it's been a gradual regain of strength, adapting to the new norm, and staying on top of my post-transplant care. Emotionally, it has been a roller coaster, but there has been immense gratitude, but also the pressure, because it's the most incredible gift that anyone has given to me. I'm proud of how far I've come.
How has your life changed since the transplant, physically, emotionally, and mentally?
Physically, I feel stronger and more capable than I have in years. Emotionally, I carry a deep sense of gratitude and purpose in my life. Mentally, I have found clarity and resilience that I never knew I had, but I no longer take life for granted. Every experience, every goal, every moment has more meaning.
What message would you like to share with organ donors and their families?
Thank you is never enough. Your choice to donate doesn't just save lives, it transforms them. I live every day trying to honour the gift that I've received. Your generosity creates legacies, not just for the recipients, but for entire families and communities.
World Transplant Games, the power of sport. What does it mean to you to be a part of the World Transplant Games?
It means everything. It's more than just a sporting event, it's a celebration of life, a tribute to donors, and a statement that transplant recipients are not just survivors, but thriving. Being a part of this global community is a huge honour.
How has sport and physical activity played a role in your recovery and overall well-being?
Sport has been crucial. It has given me structure, motivation, and a tangible way to measure my progress during recovery. Mentally, it has helped me restore confidence in my body. Pétanque has also given me focus and a more supportive community to grow within.
What events are you competing in and how have you been preparing for them?
I am competing in pétanque. I've been training regularly at Epsom Bowling Club, working on both my technique and strategy. It is a game of patience, focus and precision, qualities that parallel the transplant journey itself. I've also been building overall fitness to feel confident on the international stage.
What do you hope to achieve at the Games, both in terms of performance and personal growth?
Of course, I'd love to perform well, but more than that, I want to represent my country, my donor, and the whole transplant community with pride. I hope to grow from this experience through new friendships, stories shared, and challenging myself.
How do the World Transplant Games help raise awareness about the importance of organ donation and transplantation?
The Games put a human face on transplantation. When people see recipients living full, active lives, it shifts their perceptions. It is a powerful reminder that behind every organ donor is a story of hope, and that donation creates real lasting impact.
What's it like connecting with other transplant recipients who have had similar life-changing experiences?
It is incredibly special. There is an unspoken word and understanding between us. No matter our background and where we're from, we're all faced with something life-defining. There is a sense of solidarity, support, and a shared joy like nothing else I've experienced.
Inspiration and awareness. What would you say to someone who is currently waiting for a transplant and might be feeling uncertain about the future?
I'll tell them to hold on. It's a difficult road, but there's always hope. Trust in your medical team. Lean on your support network and keep believing that your second chance is coming. You're stronger than you think.
How do you hope your story will inspire others, both those going through transplants and those considering becoming organ donors?
I hope it shows what is possible. That a life once defined by illness can be full, joyful, and meaningful. And I hope it inspires more people to become donors. One decision can change and save so many lives.
What can people do to support transplant recipients and raise awareness about the need for organ donation?
Talk about it. Share stories. Register as a donor and encourage other people to do the same. Support transplant charities and events. Even a bit of awareness helps to normalise donation and encourage more life-saving conversation.
If you could say one thing to your donor and their family, what would it be?
Thank you. Thank you for giving me life, for giving me the time, and for giving me a chance to keep writing my story. I will carry the gift and will honour you every single day.
Support Anthony and the team's journey to the World Transplant Games. Follow his story and show your support by visiting the links below.